Welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm AshaBloodmoon, and I'm here to start with an introductory video about how this channel might add quality content to your life. First of all, I would like to start out with explaining how the law of attraction works for those who are not familiar with it. As explained in many books on manifestation, such as The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, it all starts with visualizing what you wish you had and tricking your subconscious mind into thinking you already had that thing with a combination of visualization techniques and a feeling of gratitude, because if your frequency is on the level of that thing you want or need in your life, then the universe attracts more of what you believe you deserve. These techniques to manifest a better quality of life may take some practice. Like you need to practice visualization, meditation, practice feeling gratitude and excitement and enthusiasm and confidence when you say, for example, I'm so happy that I'm sitting here in my Gothic mansion and I have $20 million in my bank account and I continue to invest and make more. That's just my example for you. I would highly suggest things that have inspired me, such as reading or listening to the book The Secret mentioned earlier, as well as other manifestation channels. And my favorite affirmation channel on YouTube would be the one which inspires me most, but I watch many and admire them. But my favorite would be called HighFrequencyGuru. I want to thank the author Rhonda Byrne as well as HighFrequencyGuru for my inspiration. I have been on other social media platforms for a while, but this is my first YouTube channel. Social media has added a lot of quality to my life in times of isolation, and I'm grateful for that. It is said that you need at least 21 to 30 days of listening to a positive affirmation or subliminal to see results in your thinking process. Your thoughts create your future. And I've learned this from my life experience, so I can testify that manifestation is real when we think positively of ourselves and don't allow ourselves to be our worst critic. We make our lives easier and create more miracles in our lives. It may be hard to believe in yourself at first, but if you've gotten this far in my video, you're probably already open-minded and curious, which is good. The best favor you can do yourself is to believe in yourself. We create our own reality with our thoughts, and even the words we speak are important. Remember those magic words we had in a lot of shows as a child, such as abracadabra? Abracadabra actually means I speak what I create in Hebrew. So let's keep that in mind. Words are very powerful and must be used carefully when trying to manifest a better reality and life for ourselves. Another good way to manifest through visualization is to make a vision board, which is basically a collage with pictures of what you want to manifest more of in your life. And when you look at it often and think or say, I'm so grateful that I have whatever it is, with confidence and certainty, you're more apt to manifest that thing into your life. This doesn't mean you don't need to have realistic goals as well as how you can meet your expectations. Allow yourself to dream and believe in the power of manifestation. Positive thinking got me out of some hard situations, as well as having to set boundaries with and sometimes even cut out negative people who discourage goals out of my life. I dared to believe in myself. It challenged the people who were holding me back. And here I am now, the generator of positivity I am today is due to my strong will and determination, as well as what I refer to as divine intervention. Whatever your personal source of divine intervention or your higher power is, can also help you manifest. And please respect that for everyone, that may not be the same source of power, okay? We don't all worship the same thing because we don't always come from the same thing. And you become what you worship and what you pay attention to. So we don't all need to be worshiping the same God if we don't want to. It's all a matter of choice. I am still manifesting myself, and I can slowly feel more things coming into place each and every day. I am doing better than I was 5 years ago, much better than I was 10 years ago. Please remember not to be hard on yourself when things don't work exactly as you want them to right away. These things take time and effort to manifest in our lives, but in order for them to keep working, they need our consent, and that is our belief for them to happen. Right now, by watching this video, you are opening up doors to belief, and it's your choice whether you continue to proceed and continue to believe. The power lives inside you. You have permission to release all self-doubt and distrust in the universe being your ultimate provider for everything you've ever wanted. The longer I have continued positive thinking, the more opportunities I get to expand that belief, and for that I am very grateful. My continuous belief opens more and more doors that I couldn't have imagined existing a year ago. Each day, I continue to compete with my former self and see that I'm a better person than I was a decade ago. In fact, if you had told me 10 years ago I'd be opening up on YouTube, or even 5 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. If you had told me I would be in college 10 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. If you want to learn a little about my background story, I am currently a college student who has high functioning autism, and I am slowly expanding my horizons in life by daring to believe and reopen doors to a better reality than what I might have experienced in the past. I am working on an associate's degree in general studies and eventually plan to go on to a bachelor's degree. I enjoy hobbies such as diamond painting, books, movies and shows, postcards, dance, and have plans this year to get my first guitar and learn, as well as reteach myself roller skating, which I haven't done since I was a kid. And I hope to finish reading 10 books this year. Last year I read 6 when I planned on reading 5, so now I'm upping it to 10 books. Also, I plan on getting my first tattoo soon. I enjoy the goth and alternative fashion and music scene, but I'm not limited to that. I listen to many different genres of music. Please join me on this journey by subscribing to my channel, and we can grow together on the magical self-improvement journey. I'm sure all have endless goals, that we all have endless goals here, and that's why you're here. And I am really grateful that you have joined me here on my channel. It's okay to have endless goals when the possibilities in the universe are endless. You're not asking too much. I welcome any comments as long as they are constructive and not unkind. Please also let me know if you have any more suggestions of media related to anything I mentioned in this video. We love our manifestation media. As you can see, I've had to break down filming into segments, and this could be a part of my neurodivergence. As I think of more information and personal experiences with manifestation, I will share much of it with you on this channel in hopes that it will help you in your manifestation journey as well. One thing I want is for this channel to be a safe space where there is no bigotry allowed, so all walks of life should feel welcome on my channel, and I hope this channel adds to your quality of life. So I personally like to refer to self-doubt or another person doubting you and reminding you to be more realistic as canceling thoughts. No one wants to feel like they're being canceled and constantly doubted by themselves or anyone else. So I encourage you to keep believing that what you want in life, provided it doesn't hurt anyone, of course, is so real that no one can convince you anything else is going to happen. Have high standards, but still be grateful for what you have and be sure that more will materialize to match your frequency. I might also mention that it doesn't have to be anything material like a home or a car. It could also be manifesting a constant positive state of mind, and I am showing you the way to do that right now. If we need to lack anything at all, it's self-doubt and negativity. Everything wonderful and good for us must manifest itself in our life. I've also found that when you refuse to entertain the negative thoughts of others and close friends who are also positive thinkers, the negative people are more apt to fall away because you're not going to have their nonsense in your way. Misery enjoys company. And if they want to bask in a negative energy, they'll find others to commiserate with, but it doesn't have to be you. Like-minded energy often attracts like-minded energy. Part of the law of attraction is matching the energy of what we want to attract more of in our lives. Do not feel any separation for your goals that you want to manifest. If you have a mindset that you need to work hard instead of work smart, you're creating more hardship for yourself. And why would anyone want life to be any harder than it already is? One thing that helps me personally is picturing myself manifesting as different species, such as a dragon, for example. You know why? Because dragons are strong, unstoppable, resilient, and also ancient keepers of wisdom and knowledge. While we may not see them walking down the road, it doesn't mean they don't exist somewhere else in another dimension. The truth can sometimes be stranger than fiction. If this example appeals to you, maybe you could picture yourself manifesting as your favorite species, or even think of yourself as something less animate, such as water. Water sustains life on the planet, so if you're water, then you have very few limits, if any. Water evaporates, but then it comes back again in another form. Our souls are also energy that cannot be destroyed. Let's affirm now 3 times. I am limitless. I am limitless. I am limitless. If we do this often, it should help us eliminate limits in our life. Boundaries are still important, though, if we choose to have them, as well as it's important to respect the boundaries of others. Another thing I'd like to bring up is that it's usually a good idea to pick up spare change we see on the sidewalk, unless, of course, it's really dirty or corroded. When you do this and feel grateful for that dime you found, I believe it puts us in a type of receiving mode, and maybe we could attract more wealth. I just choose not to pick up dirty money because I feel like that's a bad frequency I'd be sending out into the universe. I prefer clean money as my intention to tell the universe. Also, when trying to manifest money specifically, think of it as a type of energy that you want to attract into your life and believe you deserve it to get yourself in receiving mode. Put yourself in a state of mind of wealth. Don't say anything negative about money or anything else you want to attract. I also subscribe to the concept of angel numbers, where if you see repeating numbers 3 or more times, it can mean you're in an alignment with your highest purpose. It's always good to look up what the different angel numbers mean. My personal favorite is 888 because it looks like the infinity symbol, and it's a sign of abundance and prosperity. And I like the symmetry in the number 8. One thing I like to do when I find change on the sidewalk is look up the angel number of the amount I find. Like, for example, if I find 23 cents, I can look up that meaning of that angel number 23 and see what the angels might be telling me. There are books on numerology too, but I haven't gotten that deep into numerology yet. If you feel like this is silly, you don't have to believe it. Just take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest. We often become what we focus on, and that's the power our beliefs have. Another thing I'd like to bring to your attention is that we can often manifest through music. Try putting together a specific playlist with intentions to manifest a goal. Motivational music for exercise. Have a wealth manifestation playlist. Have one for beauty. Make sure the words are positive and make you feel good, though. If you're a musician, can you imagine having a career where you help others manifest their dreams and goals through creating powerful music that gives a better quality of life? I encourage you to dare to dream and imagine. If you came from a harsh background full of lack or abuse, I want you to try to stop thinking about what you've been taught and lack, and start thinking positively. So stop thinking about lack and start thinking positively. A good way to counteract a negative thought would be to repeat the opposite, which would be a positive affirmation in your head or out loud 3 times to counteract the negative thought. It is completely possible to reprogram your brain to think in terms of wealth, health, and happiness. This might be why you've reached my channel. Welcome home. I want you to feel comfortable and safe on this channel. Remember that we can't think negatively of others or anything that we want to attract more of into our lives. Once you begin your positive thinking journey and make a habit of positive thinking regularly, it will become like second nature. Imagine turning your bad negative thinking habit into the good habit of constantly seeing the glass as half full and not half empty. Try to mirror the life you want to live and become what you want to attract to the best of your ability in the here and now. Thank you for joining me on our manifestation journey. Hope to see you more often on my channel.